What's good, Washington fans, man? Tough pill to swallow. I mean, NFL clearly wants Brady versus Rodgers next week, and that's probably what they're gonna get. But man, Heinicke, wow, he played his butt off, man. I mean, he almost shocked the world tonight. Almost beat Tom Brady. I know the national media was saying David versus Goliath. This man, Superman, from the 5-yard line and ran it for a touchdown. Was throwing dimes to Cam Sims. Cam Sims couldn't catch hands like a snake. Steve Sims hands like a snake. Throwing dimes to these guys. Throwing dimes to Terry McLaurin. He even threw a ball to Jeremy Sprinkle, and Jeremy Sprinkle caught the ball. That's how good Heinicke was, man. I mean, he played his butt off. I mean, the one interception, it was a tip pass, you know. I do want to go down. There's like 5 or 6 referee calls that really swayed the game. And this man Heinicke was just ducking and dodging, one guy flew past him. He ran for a first down. Heinicke was awesome tonight. I give him an A. I might even give him an A+, just with the circumstances for him studying his finals and being called from a quarantine quarterback. Him being an XFL quarterback, undrafted. I give him an A+, honestly. In a playoff game, this is your first playoff start. This is your second start in the NFL. And you play like this, that's crazy. Unimaginable. I would never even think ice cold Heinicke or Heinicke. This man, Heineken better sponsor this man. They better do a commercial with this guy or something, seriously, because this guy is going to get them big business, man, for real. And he played his butt off, man. And if the receivers could have helped him out a little bit more, who knows? Maybe we would have upset Tom Brady, because Tom Brady was looking mad. The refs tried their best. They didn't try their best. They did help him out as much as they could. But Heinicke was awesome, man. Passes to Logan Thomas. The pass to Steven Sims for a touchdown that they tried to cheat us out of, because the ref saw Tom Brady say incomplete. So they're like, okay, let's go review it now, because Tom Brady said it was incomplete. It was just ridiculous tonight. They really tried to say that wasn't a catch. I couldn't believe it. Steve Sims did catch the football on that touchdown. That was incredible. Wow. J.D. McKissick had a nice run for a touchdown. I'll start with the refs. This is some of the plays that I wrote down. So the pass interference in the first quarter or the second quarter, I can't remember. I know it was in the first half. The guy clearly tackled Cam Sims before the ball. The ball was right here. The ball was right here, like 6 feet away. Social distance, whatever. It was 6 feet away. Guy corrals Cam Sims, pass interference. Brandon Sheriff was called for a hold. That was ridiculous. Where Heinicke ran for a first down, so they brought that back 10-yard penalty. That was crazy. They held Deron Payne, a face mask. The offensive lineman was holding Deron Payne. They did not call that. There's a picture of that. I should have put a picture of that in the video, but I'll probably put a picture of that in the community tab, how the refs were just cheating us so bad. There's another play. The J.D. McKissick fumble at the end. He caught the ball, clearly took 2 steps and fumbled the ball. And then, of course, in the next play, they sack us for a 10-yard loss, and it's like 3rd and 21. Then it's 4th and 21. So that was a sway of the game right there. There's the punt. The guy number 20, so Troy Apke gets the ball right. He runs into the end zone because he's like, hey, this is a touchdown. Everybody was like, oh, this is a touchdown. This is a touchdown. If you look at it slowly, it touched his pouch. It touched the guy's pouch on the punt. Treasway punted the ball. The guy, he tried to get out of the way like this, and the ball clearly touched the man on his pouch. It touched his pouch. It's a slow-mo. That's a part of your body. That's a part of your uniform. So I don't care what it is. It touched his pouch. That is a muffed punt. It is what it is. That's the rule. It's a muff punt. Should have been, if it touches your jersey, touches your face mask, I don't care what it is. That's a part of your body. That is him. And it should have been a touchdown. So, of course, they call a touchback on it, and they get the ball from the 20. Defense was awful today. If I do forget some ref plays, please comment down. I try to write down as many times as the refs killed us in this game. There's just so many times. They did miss some holdings. Of course, I'll talk about Chase Young. Chase Young didn't get a sack. He only got 2 pressures. I don't even know if he got a tackle today, but you just got to learn better. This is a learning experience for him. Like Ron Rivera said, youthful exuberance. It's a learning experience for Chase Young. I like that. I did like that he called out Tom Brady, and some of me was like, hey, man, I don't know if we want to do all that. This is Tom Brady we're going up against. But once again, you don't want to go into the game scared, but you want to play it smart. You want to be quiet, keep your mouth quiet, and let your play do the talking. But Chase Young's a dog. He's going to be Rookie of the Year, so I'm not mad at him. Congrats to him. He's probably going to win Rookie of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year. He won NFC Defensive Player of the Month. So congrats to him. But, you know, this was his first NFL playoff game, and I think he learned a lesson in this one a little bit. But he'll come back and get better. He's definitely, the future is bright for him. The future is bright for this defense. And Jack Del Rio, what is he? He's 1-9 against Tom Brady. Tom Brady's 9-1 against Jack Del Rio. And it showed. There's something about Tom Brady. He just knows Jack Del Rio's defense. He just knows. He watches film all the time. So this man knows Jack Del Rio's defense. And he picked it apart, man. The Antonio Brown touchdown in the beginning of the game. The Mike Evans play on like a third down. Kendall Fuller was getting towards. Chris Godwin a touchdown on Ronald Darby over the middle. Cameron Brate looked like he was Tony Gonzalez. He looked like the best tight end to ever play today. I mean, it was just crazy. Who else? Mike Evans was a beast. I already said Mike Evans. Scotty Miller caught a pass for a first down. He was a surgeon tonight. He was Tom Brady. That's what he was. We did sack him a couple. Deron Payne was a dog. He was a beast. He was a beast. One more thing about Taylor Heinicke. He said, "This is what I do. This is what I do." You saw Chase Young point to this man's jersey. You know, in Taylor Heinicke in that Panthers game, Chase Young came out there to dap him up, and Taylor Heinicke was like, "This is what I do. I'm ready for this moment, man." He said that man's been paying attention. Was like, Taylor Heinicke, he's been paying attention. I like him. He's been paying attention. Heinicke showed it tonight. Deron Payne was a beast. Where he had 2 sacks when the guard got injured. He took advantage of that. The Bucs starting guard got injured. He took advantage of that. Got 2 sacks. Had a fourth. That was a huge forced fumble on number 30 Vaughn. Deron Payne just punched it out. That was a heck of a play by him. Gibson just looked hurt, man. He looked really hurt. Scott Turner was really bad with the run playing calls. He kept running up again in the gut into Ndamukong Suh. I don't know why. Why won't you do some outside? The outside runs were working tonight. Every time we ran to the outside, we got at least 5 to 7 to 10 yards. Those were our best runs when we ran the ball to the outside. Defensively, could not stop the run. The Bucs averaged 5.9 yards per carry or 4.9 yards per carry. Leonard Fournette looked like the Leonard Fournette out of LSU tonight. I mean, he was running the ball really well. He ran to the outside, ran up the middle. We just couldn't stop the run. We couldn't stop the pass either. We did have bend don't break defense. We did stop them in the red zone a couple times. We stopped them for some field goals. Their kicker barely made a field goal. I think there was one time we had an opportunity for an interception, but Cameron Crowe dropped the ball. Heinicke almost threw a pick too, another pick, but the guy dropped it in the end zone or something like that. So we did get lucky with that. But Heinicke, he was a beast, man. He was a beast tonight. There were some clock management problems at the end of the first half. They didn't call a timeout, but it is what it is. The squib kick, almost forgot the squib. How could I not mention the squib kick in the beginning of the game? So we're down what, 7-10 or 9? It's because they missed the extra point, right? So it was 9-7, right? Or 13. I gotta look up the score, but why would you squib kick to their 40-yard line? You give Tom Brady a short field. Of course, he just scored off of 3 plays on that drive. That was the stupidest thing. I don't know if somebody's paid off the special teams coach. Why would you squib kick? Like, what's really going on? Like, what are you thinking? And Ron Rivera has to okay this. He has to approve of this call. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, why would y'all squib kick? When have we ever squib kicked during the season? Why would we do this now against the best quarterback that we faced the whole year? Like, what are we doing? It doesn't make any sense. We're just throwing the game away. And the fact that Taylor Heinicke came back in and kept us in the ball game was just incredible. Our defense, this was our worst defensive game ever. Worst defensive game ever. Heinicke, I don't know if he's going to be, I doubt he'll be the starting quarterback week 1 in September of 2021. I highly doubt it. But if we have a preseason, I think he deserves a shot to compete. You know, I know we might get Matt Stafford. We're not getting Deshaun Watson. They're not going to trade him. We might get Dak. We might get a more established veteran quarterback through a trade. I don't know, Matt Ryan, who knows. But Heinicke, I don't care. He deserves a shot. Just the way he played in a playoff game like that against Tom Brady. He deserves to compete in preseason. I don't care who we get. I think the guy just deserves it. Just to come off the streets and play like that, I think it deserves a shot to compete, in my opinion. That's just me. Steve Sims was terrible today. He did finally catch the ball. Cam Sims finally caught the ball. Terry McLaurin was pretty good. And like I said, their pass defense is pretty mediocre. The Bucs defense, they live and die by the blitz. If they don't get there, Todd Bowles is fine with getting cut up. He doesn't care. He's just going to keep sending the blitz over and over and over again until it works. And it finally worked on that last drive with the help of the refs. Montez Sweat had a sack. He played well. Logan Thomas played well again. Trying to think, Isaiah Wright dropped the ball too. We got to get a receiver, man. No more playing around this offseason. We can't sign any Dakota Lattimire's and Dontrell Inmans of the world. We got to get Allen Robinsons. We got to pay some. I don't care what. We cannot be cheap at the wide receiver position. We just can't do it. You know, we tried to pay Amari Cooper. He didn't want to come here. We got to pay a wide receiver. I don't care what they do. Pay a wide receiver. I don't care if it's got to be 15 mil, $18 million a year. It's just got to happen, man. We cannot keep throwing out Cam Sims, Steve Sims, and praying that Terry McLaurin goes off for 200 yards receiving. We just can't do that. Guys dropping the ball left and right, leaving way too many opportunities on the field. Way too many opportunities on the field. Like I said, Leonard Fournette was killing us, man. He did a couple spin moves on one drive. It was ridiculous, man. It really was. I'll look at the stats here, and then I'll probably head out, man. Heck of a game, man. For him to play like this on NBC on Sunday Night Football in a national media spotlight, man, I really wish there were some fans there because that probably could have helped a lot, honestly. Heinicke was 26 for 44, 306 yards. One touchdown, one pick, had 78.4. Quarterback rating, had 6 carries for 46 yards. 46 yards running the football. Antonio Gibson had 14 carries for 31 yards. They have the number one run defense, the Bucs do. So their run they was gobbling that up. They were like, okay, we're stopping the run tonight. That's what they do. That's what they've done all season. Cam Sims had 7 catches for 104 yards. So his numbers look good. And he did make some big catches. He missed that one. He dropped that one pass. But he did make some big catches, though. I'll give him some credit for that. Terry McLaurin had 6 catches for 75 yards. Logan Thomas, 5 catches for 74 yards. And Steven Sims, 3 catches for 33 yards and 1 touchdown. Jaden McKissick only had 2 catches. He didn't really do that much. John Bostic, he recovered the fumble. He did a decent job. Linebackers, man, just got to do better against the run, man, in the tight ends, man. Darby was getting cooked a little bit, too. Kendall Fuller was getting cooked, man. And the second half of the year, the first half of the year, he had 4 interceptions. Ever since then, he was solid, but he kind of had bend don't break kind of defense, honestly. And the double moves have killed him this year. That's his kryptonite. Double moves. If you do a double move against Kendall Fuller, then he's kind of done for, honestly. And that's what they did with Mike Evans. Mike Evans hurt his knee. He wasn't supposed to be doing all this that he was doing. You saw him, limping to the sideline a couple times. He would come back on the field and get another 30-yard catch. It was just, inexcusable for that to happen. I know he's an elite receiver, but come on, y'all. Y'all got to do better than that. Tom Brady did cut us up. He was a surgeon out there. He played like the Tom Brady that he is. 22 for 40, 381 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Got sacked 3 times, so we did get back. We did get to him a couple times. Leonard Fournette, 19 carries for 93 yards. That's just the X factor of the game. The X factor of the game wasn't Tom Brady. It really was Leonard Fournette because we weren't expecting Leonard Fournette to come out there and almost have 100 yards carrying the football. Ronald Jones got hurt, and Leonard Fournette comes in, and it's like Ronald Jones never got hurt. It's like there was no drop-off at all. Like, Leonard Fournette's a good running back. He really is. Antonio Brown had a freaking reverse play for 22 yards. I mean, we were bad against the run. We were bad against the pass, too. Defense they might get like a D+ this game. I mean, they were bend, don't break. But overall, it's like a D+. I maybe a C-. I'm probably being nice. But yeah, it was in the D range. Offense was cool. Heinicke got, like I said, he got A+ in my opinion for the circumstances and for the context. Clearly gets an A+. Trying to see if I missed anything with the refs because the refs were killing us, man. They were killing us. The script pick was just terrible. But yeah, I'll end on this note, man. The future is bright. The defense is good. We need a linebacker. We need another safety. So there are some missing pieces on there. I don't know what we're going to do with Ryan Kerrigan in the offseason. Matt Ioannidis is coming back, so the defensive line is going to get even better than what it is. With Matty Ice coming back, Chase Young's going to get better. Montez is going to get better. Montez gets better each game. Chase Young gets better each game. Deron Payne is a dog. We have to take advantage of these guys while they're on these rookie contracts. Deron Payne's on a rookie contract. John Allen's on a rookie contract. Chase Young is on a rookie contract. Montez Sweat on a rookie contract. Tim Settle's on a rookie contract. Matt Ioannidis did get a new deal, but it's team friendly. Kendall Fuller's on a not a bad contract. Ronald Darby's on a cheap contract. Now we're gonna probably have to pay Ronald Darby if we want to bring him back. I would bring him back. Cameron Curl's on a rookie contract, on a 7th-rounder rookie contract. Landon Collins, he's up in the air, and I'm gonna make a video about some off-season things. I'll probably make a video maybe tomorrow or Monday and just take a couple of days off, but. Definitely comment off-season videos you guys would like to see. I want to hear you guys, what videos you want to see. Of course, I didn't make a Deshaun Watson video because I don't think that's possible of happening. But I do want to hear what you guys think and what you guys want to see from me and just Washington content over the offseason because we're not going to play a game. The draft's going to be lit. Free agency is going to be lit. So I'm excited for that. I can't wait for that to happen. But yeah, this season, man, I just want to thank you guys for rocking with me. It's been a lot. It's been an up and down year, from Dwayne Haskins to Ron Rivera having cancer to the Dan Snyder things off of the field. Alex Smith comeback player of the year. Kyle Allen breaking his ankle. Just so many things happen on and off the field with Washington football. So I just want to appreciate you guys for rocking with me, man. It's been an up and down roller coaster year, but it's been a lot of fun, man. It's been a grind, but it's been a lot of fun, man. It's been a lot of fun. Seeing us make the playoffs since 2015 is something that we needed. It's something that the city needed. Something that the players deserve to do and make the playoffs. So the future's bright, man. We have a legitimate defensive line. We have a legitimate defense, and we just need a quarterback. I know it's a lot. You know, we always say we just need a quarterback like it's nothing. Quarterback is a big part of the game, is a big part of the NFL, a big part of this team, and that's what we really need. It's the toughest position to play in the NFL. It might be the toughest position to play in all of sports, to be the quarterback. So once again, I just thank you guys for this, man, for checking out my channel and supporting the channel so much. This channel is nothing without you guys. Once again, the future's bright, man. We have a really bright future. We just need a quarterback, and we need a wide receiver. We need a wide receiver really bad. But like I said, I will be making some videos soon. I will not be live streaming this week. I don't think I will. I probably won't be live streaming until February, unless some legit big moves are made. So I'm kind of taking a little Cancun type vacation from live streaming. But yeah, once again, thank you guys for checking out the channel, man. This has probably been my best year. Of course, because Washington, we had our best year. So once again, thank you guys. Hail to the football team, and one last, what's good, Skins fans? Or what's good, Washington fans? All right, y'all. Hail to the football team. Peace.